everything's the name. Can't do changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Can't do changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. And today, I'm going to be working on what I'm in right now, the Challenger, you know what I mean? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but if you have, thank you very kindly, you know? So, I don't know if y'all checked out that short that I posted up a few days ago, but it's time to get this bad boy right all the way. So I'm going to add some more plugs today and see what it's like, because I'm going to start with cylinders 1 and 2. I originally started with 7 and 8, and I know most people finish all their plugs all in one video, but I don't really have that much time. I do a lot of stuff. You know, I don't just do YouTube. That's why I don't post every day, because I do a lot of things. So, about to do cylinders 1 and 2. And as y'all might know or not know, this thing takes 2 plugs per cylinder. So, it's 16 total. So, I'm only doing 4 plugs today. But it should make a little bit of difference. Because every time I added a few plugs, it did make a big difference, because it is time to replace them all. So, the next time I replace plugs is really going to be the rest of the plugs. Just watch what we got. We're going to get the Lowrider on there too, because I got some stuff I got to do to the Lowrider too. But so y'all will see that Lowrider on this video as well. All right, y'all. As you can see, starting with cylinder number 2 right there. And didn't take that long to get it up out of there. If you look, got the plugs up out of there. They don't look, I mean, it's definitely time for them to be changed. You know, these are probably, I don't know, but they look like they have never been changed at all. So it's definitely time. That could go at any minute, as 8 through that as that is. But no fear, got the new ones ready to go up on this side. Gap is 44. And do check to make sure that the gap is proper, because all of the plugs that I got in that box, they was all off. So, you know, about to slap them bad boys back in. I always show everybody same little trick. If you got your coil, because getting down here, you're gonna need, let me show y'all, one of the shorter extensions, just because there's not enough room right here, and one of the ones that's like a swivel. If you look, swivels, so you can get it in there just right, because if you try to go with a full size one, it's not gonna fit all the way down the line. It's not gonna fit, so you got to go with the shorter extension. And so when you get ready to get these out, because this is a little bit longer, the tubes going down to the plugs, it's good to just have a magnet. Just get a magnet. I gotta get one in between now and the next set of plugs and stuff that I do. I am definitely gonna have a magnet. But if you don't, you take this coil here, these boots, and you put it right on the end. You put it back in there, and they will basically catch back on and pull them up. And that's how I did them, because I do not have a magnet. So just showing y'all what to do. Now for the next set. So you can see how tight it is going back in there. Don't got that much room. You do with the right size extension, but if you was to try to go with a full size, it's not going to get down there. Or if you have a extension that has a deeper swivel, because I know this is just like a little cheap set I got here, but if you had like a really good set, you probably could get a nice little bend out of there. But I just used the small one because I seen somebody else using the smaller ratchet. All right, now this side is done. Don't forget to put your pigtail back on there. Make sure it's nice and snug, both of the screws. All right, got this side off over here. Number 1, it's okay to use a longer extension over here because there's more room. One thing I had to take off was the little tube going to the air intake. If you got the factory box, you still got the same thing to take off I'm just thinking that with the stock box there, you might have to remove it. I don't remember, but I do know that the stock box takes up more room, so you might have to remove it. But only thing left to do now is get those plugs up out of there and see what they look like. Alright, now got them up out of there. Now you can see what they looking like. Man, had to look a little closer myself. Definitely time to be changed. You see them looking that rough. Crazy. Look at that from the side. That bad boy was ate up. Well, time to put the new ones in. Whew, gotta get to cleaning up under here. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But now that I got everything back on, make sure that you do a fluid check. It's not gonna hurt because you got the hood up. Oil level is cool. All the other levels is good. Added just a little bit of antifreeze. And all the other little fluids and things are straight. So just time to start this thing up now. Definitely needed those new plugs. This thing is going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Man, I can't wait till I put the other plugs on that thing. It's gonna really be moving, you know? Yeah, it's nice and smooth now. Can't wait to do a lot of other mods to this thing, because even though it's just a RT, people are like, oh, it's just a RT. Well, hey, you got to work with what you got. When it's time to get to a Hellcat or all them other ones, them other models, then I deal with it then. But hey, got an RT, you got to make the most out of what I can as far as performance. So just keep on watching this channel. You'll see it. It's coming. Gonna be one of the fastest RTs out there, and taking down other things along with it. Now for the good old Lowrider. You know I always got to bring the Lowrider. Show y'all that. She's still looking good, sitting pretty. Need to be washed though. Do that tomorrow. Now, if you can look right here, about to zoom in. It's time to hit them valve cover gaskets, because if you can look and see this oil there, all up through there. So I did change this valve cover gasket before the cylinder had even went bad on this thing in the back. But as you can see, either I didn't do it 100% correctly, or the gasket was bad. I think it might be a little bit of both, but nah, I gotta take all this back off. So that's gonna be the next move. I'm gonna have to do a real good job this time. I'm gonna get a new set of valve cover gaskets, and I'm just gonna have to really take my time this time and take everything off and put it on the old-fashioned way, basically putting the adhesive, the the gasket sealer, because I'm gonna get the rubber gaskets, but then I'm also gonna seal the rubber gasket to the valve cover, so that when I go to put it in place, it's not gonna slip at all. So that's the next thing to do with the Lowrider. I just gotta go get the valve cover gaskets. So that's it for that. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Next thing, I probably will be getting back up on the Lowrider, possibly for the next video. I ain't gonna etch it in stone, but I just really been cruising it a lot lately when I get some free time, just enjoying it, riding it. But it's time to get a lot of things done. It's time to get that 300 back together. Still got a few parts before I really put it all the way. I was gonna just slap everything on the front, be done, but I started seeing so many things that I needed, so I'm like, might as well just get it right the first time instead of having to, because if I gotta take that front bumper cover and the radiator core support and brand new headlights out, it ain't gonna be pretty. So I'm gonna get that thing all the way right before I put everything on. So I appreciate y'all watching the video. You could be anywhere watching anything, but you're right here watching Mr. Everything, you know. So until next time, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. Not even the haters on the sidelines. I'm Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig. Till next time, I'm out.